Hello. Today we're going to talk about hateg Island. And yes, there is multiple videos on this subject already, but this is just my take on it. So, enjoy. Our story begins in 1895 with a man and his sister who were from a wealthy aristocratic family named Franowska. When he was 18, his sister gave him a job for not too much earlier. In the States, there was the Bone Wars between Othniel Charles Marsh and Edward Drinker Cope going on as a reminder of when this happened. And he was given, as you can see in the picture right here, a skull of a hadrosaur, which was named Talmondosaurus transylvanicus, where it was discovered, where they were resident at, though they were Austrian-Hungarian. And of course, in the shocking thing about it, since normally hadrosaurs, many of them typically grow to be pretty big, like at least 25 to 35 feet long, whereas Talmondosaurus, being only, as you can see here, only about 4 meters long, or 13 or 14 feet long. And as you can see, is really not that much taller than a human. Than an adult human like myself. So from that point on, he knew he wanted to specialize in paleobiology. And also, and when being sent to Albania, he fell in love with the people, with the culture there. And back to Romania, there were soon more dinosaurs, much smaller than people would expect, like a titanosaur called Magyarosaurus, which was a member of the titanosaur family, but which includes some of the largest creatures that ever lived, like Argentinosaurus and Panagotitan, which both grow to be over 100 feet long, so longer than the blue whale even, and from Africa, for instance, too, Paralotitan, which was about the same length as a blue whale. But with Magyarosaurus, it was only 20 feet long. So, which led to Nopska, course, coming up with a theory of island dwarfism, which is still accepted to this day. And back then, that area was once a small island located within the Tethys Sea 70 million years ago during the end of the Cretaceous. And it would have had a subtropical right on the border with being tropical climate. And this being during the and of course during that time the earth was still much warmer than it is today. But due to the island's limited resources and its small size, which explains the dinosaurs' modest sizes. But one of them that wasn't so, being a cousin of a pterosaur and archdactylid from North America, being Texas, hateg, which can grow to be almost as large as its North American cousin. And for it would have been the true flying monstrosity that ruled or roamed Transylvania. And normally pterosaurs would seem to hang out the sea or coastline, how we think of them as being. But due to its large size and pretty much absolutely no predators large enough on the island to compete with it, which is why it dominated. And even fed on some of the dinosaurs like Magyarosaurus. And another example of island dwarfism being with the mammoths being on some of the islands off of California, which were much smaller than their mainland cousins. And of course, some documentaries made that involved it, being Planet Dinosaur, which aired back in 2011, whereas in 2002 or 3, Dinosaur Planet, being an episode on it called Pod's Travels, being a pyroraptor, which is Latin for fire thief, and of course who is from what is now southern France, being the area next to the Mediterranean. It ends up being what is now, of course, Romania, Hateg Island. And they seem to be smaller than what he's used to. And many of the predators seem to be no bigger than he is. So there's that, but though of course there was another iguanodon, though, too, called Selmoxis, which is also smaller than what people usually expect them to be that, it would be almost easily mistakenable for a Hysilphodon, due to being only about 14 feet long, just like Telmatosaurus. So, and so with this, it clearly helped Noxa establish his status as the fossil baron, famous for discovering dwarf dinosaurs. Though he unfortunately died by suicide in 1933, yet the search still goes on. And he's also earned his place as one of the founding fathers of paleobiology. Well, I hope you all enjoyed it. And I am hoping I can do more videos like this in the future, but as usual, thanks for watching, leave a like, and subscribe to watch more content on this channel every day. But as usual, thanks for watching.